Gentlemen, suck my dick.
It's the SHOGUNCAST, the most dangerous cultural podcast on the internet. With your host, the Bane of the Wolf, the Harbinger Heritage, the Mad Shogun, Aaron Alexander. Featuring the man who doesn't need to stay frosty because he's always frosty, Snowman. And the id of the Shogunate and frequent visitor to the principal's office, the Mad Dog Matt Wheaton. Plus a random cast around the internet that could drop in from time to time. And now, from Central Florida, overlooking the shores of the Gulf of America, around the internet and into your devices, let's get ready to rumble! Good evening. What the heck? Oh my god. Sorry about that. That was a botch on my film. We'll do the channel display in a moment. But good evening, dear viewers. It is I, the Bane of the Wolf, the Harbinger Heritage, the Mad Shogun, Aaron Alexander. And this is the SHOGUNCAST for April 29th, 2026. Sorry. Let me turn this down a little bit. Jesus. But anyway, this is our last stream on YouTube. We will tell you why when we get around to the topics. I'm just tired of their shit. I am just seriously tired of their shit. But we're also tired of Sony shit too. And we're also tired of some activist game dev shit too. So, while we're all tired of it, cue my saxophone. Alright, so, as per usual, if you like what we do here, be it the SHOGUNCAST, the Shogun's Arcade, or the Shogun's Table, then I would say, you know what, subscribe to the SHOGUNCAST YouTube channel anyway. Who knows, maybe I'll throw in some slop shorts here and there, maybe some clip channels in the future, but we're not going to do any more streams on YouTube. But, however, we do have a Rumble channel. So, for those of you on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and post the links right here. So let me see where we're at here, because I don't want to leave any of you on YouTube high and dry. Okay, so hold on. Let me get into my my Rumble thing here. Or I could go the old quartering deal, like doobie doobie doo. Anyway, so this is on the live chat. What the hell? I guess I can't post links on there. Huh. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. Do it like this. So on the live chat. Hold on. Let me restart that. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah. Apparently just like on YouTube, I guess they don't want me passing along links. Fuck it, this is why I don't like fucking YouTube anyway. But anyway, there we go. That's better. So that's where you can find all the live streams we can do going forward, and also, I am get out of here. I am thinking about bringing back the Kick channel, see if we can get that moving again. So, I'm going to put the link on here too for you, okay? Because I really want to get back on Kick. Considering that in the light of the Kino Casino with their eternal glory, I figure what the hell. So this is where you're gonna find the streams. Definitely on Rumble, hopefully on Kick. So go to these sites if you want some streaming goodness because again, we'll talk about the YouTube bullshit later on in the program. But so go on there, give us a subscribe, give us a like, show some love for your Shogun. Let these guys at Rumble and Kick know that, you know what, we decided to flee YouTube's little censor machine and their little corpo slop promotion. So let's reward us. Give us a follow, show some love for the Shogun. Alright, so with that said, hold on a second. Let me get my stuff together here. Oh boy. Doobie doobie doo. I can't stop singing it. Good evening, gentlemen. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Okay. So, as you were saying,
I mean, back in the early days of YouTube, basically 2005 to let's say 2008.
Yeah.
YouTube used to be great, and then some corpos came in and ransacked the place.
Yeah, no shit.
Turned it into a corporate wasteland.
Now,
Shit was like the Wild West.
Yeah, it was great.
The internet back in the day.
It was great. But yeah, fucking Google. Anyway, by the way, but speaking of fuck ups, well, I gotta give myself a shameful display for all the tech problems that I myself have caused over the last first 10 minutes of the stream. So
a shameful display.
Yeah.
Look at it this way, Aaron. It's nowhere near as bad or as egregious as Dalit's running YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
Indeed.
Think
Indeed.
about that, bro.
All right. Indeed. So,
whatever shameful display you might have displayed, it's nothing compared. It's nothing compared to Google.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
All right. How you doing, Snow?
I think Snow is MIA.
Ah, damn, you went to get dinner.
Getting dinner or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
because we need him back because we got some serious shit to discuss considering Ronin. I figure I'll tell you all of this right now. Tomorrow's Ronin game stream will be delayed an hour. We were going to be starting at 7 instead of 6 because my cousin, as you know, Captain Miklo, has decided to treat both of us to dinner at Outback Steakhouse. So,
nice cousin you got there.
yeah, he's awesome, man. Yeah. See, as you know, after my aunt died, he's pretty much taken over. The ownership has reverted to Shogun's Southern Command has now reverted to him. Yeah, you know, and he's appeared on stream a couple times, mostly interrupting me.
Yeah, go figure. But hey, anyway, Aaron, did you actually mention censorship? Allow me to actually share a personal quote that I've actually made off the top of my head.
Go for
And
it.
that quote is, "Censorship is the enemy of creation and creativity. Therefore, neither creation nor creativity cannot thrive in a world ruled by censorship."
Ain't that the truth? I wish someone told Dopinder that, or Sundar that, but he's like, we don't care, son. We don't care. We just want Jimmy Kimmel to have a bunch of fake views, so push our platform. Sorry, sir.
Look, Man, fuck Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, he was basically the weak part of the Man Show back in the day. I mean,
So-
Adam Carolla was what carried the Man Show.
Agreed.
Hands down, dude.
Agreed. I don't know why the fuck Adam Carolla is still friends with that weasel. Maybe it's professional courtesy or something, or sentimentalism from back in the day.
It better be professional courtesy, man. Because good lord,
Yeah, there is something
if I
Go ahead.
because if I find that one of my bros was basically he backstabbing me and deciding to go turn what I made into a cesspit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
he's getting the axe.
Oh, definitely.
Hey guys, I'm here.
All
Sorry,
right.
I had to go get.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So now that Snow's here, let's get on to some. We got some serious shit to discuss about Ronin. So first things first, little status report from last week. Because where we
Well,
left.
we certainly found some clues.
Oh yeah. So for those of you who weren't part of the festivities last week, well, we started our campaign called End of Broadcast Day. So here's the story so far. So what I did, so we start off the crew at a local Chicago tavern known as the Sleepy Lamb Inn, which is right in the lower part of Chicago, right next to the Chicago River, next to Michigan Avenue. And by the way, for those of you who are Chicagoans, yes, it is based on the Billy Goat Tavern, where they only serve chibaga. No fried cheap, no cola king. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. By the way, yes, that's a real place. No, I haven't been there. And yes, I probably want to go there if somehow I end up in Chicago. If and when I somehow end up in Chicago again. But anyway, so while you're at the restaurant, you're trying to it turns out the reason you were at this tavern is because as a half hour prior, someone texted all of you and say to come here. Because and you don't know why, you don't know who was sending the text, but once you got here, aside from a political correspondent who's been at Channel 6 for the last 30 years plus, I should say. You see it was lunch. Apparently, it was lunchtime, and you see a bunch of journalists, camera guys, bunch of newsroom guys. He's having dinner, and until all of a sudden, there was a breaking news report that someone was found dead on the Grand Avenue Red Line station. So, and when that word came out, the entire freaking tavern emptied out, except for the political correspondent whose name is Karen Nalan. Okay, so after a little prodding from the veteran correspondent, you decide to go down there and take a look. Of course, all the people that left the freaking tavern were there. So it turns out someone is missing a head and a spine after presumably being hit by after a couple thugs promptly put his head right next to the northbound Red Line train.
Damn.
Yeah. So
That's nasty.
and it turned out the guy that got hit was someone named Walter Stuyvesant, who is an employee of Channel 6, oddly enough. A grid tech, to be specific. So we spent trying to go through his apartment, trying to figure out what got him killed. And after some digging, of course, dealing with some poor fat blob that ate himself to death, that stunk up the frickin' Sleepy Lamb Inn, apparently. It turns out he was in a bit of a little doing a little side mission for someone who we knew over at North Shore Memorial. Apparently, they were looking around for a slide of a missing persons case that goes all the way back 50 years. I know what you're thinking.
Wow.
Why the hell would anyone want with a 50-year, a half-century-old missing persons case? The person's probably dead or got a new identity. So, but apparently it's already gotten someone killed, and you have two freaking heavies that look like freaking ice delivery guys going around in a refrigeration truck roughing up people, and if not killing them by sending their head in the way of the rush hour L. So we sort of met up with this relative, but after he got the word that someone got killed, she went into hiding and just passed off the name of the detective through the receptionist. Of course, that happens after an emergency ambulance came in, carrying some unfortunate soul to surgery because he's got a fire extinguisher stuck up his ass for welching on a billiards bet.
Wow.
Because remember, kids, in Chicago, you never welch on a pool bet. Because bad things happen if you welch on a bet. So
I've noticed.
Yeah, so eventually we come right back to the Channel 6 news building, and you meet with his boss, a program director named Tim Ugest. And he explains that the slide that the missing person slide they were looking for is part of a package that the police send every few days. Because of how connected the grid is, and the possibility some hackers might come around and cause mischief, and maybe you get some federal union scum trying to get the frequency to jam broadcasts or interrupt broadcasts and what have you. The stations now have to sign off like the old days. So no paid programming, no psychic networks, no 24-hour news, and definitely no infomercials featuring spray-on hair. Yeah, looking at you, Ron Popeil.
Oof.
So now they just sign off for a few hours, while the grid techs reconnoiter the station's respective grids. So Walter Stuyvesant was one of these guys, and what happened? And in Channel 6, when the station is off air, they run slides from the PD. It could be missing person slides. It could be open contracts on fugitives. You name it. And one of the contracts was, of course, Isabel Cespedes, the 50-year-old cold case. So after talking with the program director for a bit, we check out his office, which one thing you need to know about Walter Stuyvesant is this guy has a really has a really blinky memory, and he has to leave himself notes just in case he forgets something. We find a notebook which has a couple. It was a little bit more. It was less of notes, more like a diagram. So it has the name of his, the name of his contact at North Shore, the name of her relative that's been missing, the date she went missing, sometime in 1988. It had
a company,
Squall Refrigeration. It had a place called UIC, which is the University of Illinois in Chicago, which in the Ronin universe no longer exists. It was
and a very unhappy alderman who knows there's corruption going on within his branch.
Yes, it wasn't the alderman himself doing the corruption. He's not too happy about his staffers cutting side deals with Squall Refrigeration. So
yes.
So you have a corruption case, and you have a missing persons case that's somehow tied. And all in all, and then you do find out who sent the SOS text.
Yep.
It was Karen Alon, the correspondent. She did it at the direction of Walter Stuyvesant, because he knew he's being chased by thugs. So finding that diagram was where we left off.
Yep.
So any questions, gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm all set, because I really gotta freaking watch that, because sadly I do have to work on Thursdays. But then again, I can always actually catch the replays.
Well, like I said, we're starting a little late tomorrow, but yeah, you could definitely catch the replay on that. And by the way, it's only going to be on Rumble. By the way, after tonight, no more streams on YouTube. Again, we'll talk about that later.
Got it.
Again, I will ask. I do have a question, but it's towards Matt.
Yo.
Which, Matt, you told me Monday that you're free on Thursdays. So I'm wondering, why didn't you jump on this?
As far as I know, I mean, it could change, considering I'm still looking on getting a job. So I'll keep you.
Well, just letting you know, the other project, which we will talk about shortly, that too will be on Thursdays.
Yes. So like I said, so we will continue with this tomorrow night. I hope you tune in. It'll be, again, strictly on Rumble. Hopefully I can maybe try to get it streamed on Kick as well. I'll have to look into that. But you told me a while back, you just about last week, you had an idea what you want to do for a future Ronin campaign.
Yep, and I do believe I gave you the 2 latest PDFs, so if you want to share the screen and show those PDFs, go right ahead.
Well, I don't want to spoil it. So
all right.
So I'll have you do it, because I don't want, again, I would show it, but like I said, no spoil. I don't like spoilers, especially when it comes to Ronin campaigns.
Well, I'll post the PDFs in the, not in the general room, but in
the table,
private. Yeah, the theater workshop.
Yeah, theater workshop.
Where I don't think. So.
What we gotta do is quick. It's almost coming up on 7:30, and want to get to the stuff, because we got a lot to talk about tonight.
You could do it. Okay, files are sent. You guys can read it. Should be at the very bottom of that theater workshop.
There's a whole bunch of towels I just put in there on the safe you can take care of.
Okay.
Which, by the way, you probably need to look at the chapter's overview first. But yeah, the project I was working on is basically, we done combat, we're doing an investigation. None of us is really doing anything dedicated towards hacking.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that is going to be like 1/3 of Ronin right there. Because any sci-fi game you have that's like near modern times, something close to cyberpunkish, you have to have a hacking system. And we really need to see all the chinks and pieces of the armor before we actually go like, okay, this armor is ready to go into combat.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all dedicated to hacking and nothing but hacking. I highly suggest if you're going to join on this, make a hacker character. And this is towards everyone in the room right now, and towards the audience if they get curious and want to join.
Also, I actually just posted a my protagonist for my freaking my assassin novel, Tokyo's Underground War. His name is actually Jason Miller, and he actually goes by the alias Kenji Takanashi.
Okay, I'm wondering, what does that have anything to do with the current topic?
Well, I'm just throwing that out there because I just wanted to actually try getting my get my novel up off the ground.
I understand, but yeah,
Understandable.
But like I said, we're that's a little off topic, but we'll probably talk about that next week. How about that? Anyway, okay, continue. As a matter of fact, just give me the elevator pitch on what the campaign's about.
Okay, so basically, after completing a previous mission, the Ronin group gets an invitation for the Silverman Run, which is a yearly competition among hackers under the full legal support of Libertine Tech Soft.
It's Libertine Tech Soft.
Libertine Tech Soft to basically go in and do a Running Man challenge through Fed space. Basically, see how far you go before you get busted and brought back to net space, or your computer goes busted.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it's not going to be your actual computer that gets busted. It is going to be a computer given to you by Libertine Tech Soft, basically something disposable.
Just for the competition.
Yep. That said, not to spoil anything, depending on how far you go, you're going to draw in attention from someone or something, and they're going to make you an offer. Which, if you do accept the offer, you got one hell of a hacker quest to do. And this may involve the very fate of NetSpace itself.
Yeah, it's the king of all fucking rabbit holes, basically.
Yep, and your antagonists are going to be Blurp. One of the 7 Blue Sisters.
Yeah, Blurp, as you know.
Okay.
Yeah, they pretty much Blurp in, by the way, Blurp in Ronin is Ronin's equivalent to Google. So, just letting you know.
Lord.
So, but we will be running this at like much later in the year. We're talking around fall, probably around starting mid-September, maybe.
I'm thinking either mid-September or early September. I want to get through this because this might be 3 months.
Yeah, and this will coincide. And what the plan is, we want it to coincide with the with Halloween, the spooky season. So that's big reason why I want to do this. But I'm thinking we could do that a different day, because I do want to do some game streams into the in the middle of it, actual arcade episodes. So,
well, my Tuesdays are cleaned up recently.
Yeah,
but I don't think you got Tuesdays.
Yeah, I only have those 2 days, and I usually only keep them open. But like I said, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But do keep an eye on the situation, people. Like I said, I want to start early. I would want to start early so it could coincide with the spooky season. So keep an eye on that. And besides, at least it gives you time to refine it. Okay?
Yep. Because as you see with the other PDF, it deals with the prologue, which is basically the car chase, and what can happen after the car chase.
Yeah. So anyway, finally, after like almost a half hour of that shit, okay, we have a lot to talk about, and we might be going over our 2 hours tonight. So without further ado, yeah. So without further ado, where are you? It is time for our absolute king of the week.
All right. Let's see what's sexy. Oh, Eric July. Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is big news.
If I ever saw one.
Okie dokie. So, let's get on to the links. Where are you? All right. So, as we all know, Eric July has been doing a fantastic job when it comes to the Rippaverse over the last 2 to 3 years. Well, actually, not 2 to 3. I'm thinking more of like 4 to 5. But
he did say in a video it had been 4 years.
4 years, yeah. I swear to God, I'm losing track of time. That's what happens when you get old. But anyway,
you lose track of time.
But so Eric July, as of today, and this happened about 7 hours ago. This was at lunchtime today. He made a huge announcement. I'm not gonna play the entire thing, but I'm just gonna let you know what's going on.
Today I can finally share something that has been months in the making. This is probably the biggest announcement in the history of Rippaverse Publishing. So, I'm gonna take my time because you deserve the full picture. Rippaverse Publishing has signed a sales and distribution agreement.
I've changed my mind. We might be playing most of it because this way people will know exactly what we're dealing with here.
Agreement with Hachette Book Group. We are joining their third-party publisher slate effective July 6th, 2026, this year. For those who do not know, Hachette Book Group is one of the largest general interest book publishers in the United States. They are part of Hachette Livre, and that's the third largest trade and educational publisher in the world. They handle sales and distribution for some of the most respected in the business. Abrams, Chronicle Books, Yen Press, Lonely Planet, and now Rippaverse Publishing joins that roster. Under this agreement, Hachette will handle all of our retail and wholesale sales and distribution worldwide. Bookstores, big box retailers, libraries, and wholesalers across every territory. Our direct-to-consumer channel through Rippaverse.com is not affected. It remains entirely ours. It's run by us exactly the way that it has been for the last 4 years. We are adding a completely new channel on top of what we have already built, so it's addition, not subtraction. So what does this actually mean for you? First, nothing has changed as far as ownership or direction. I'm still the sole owner of Rippaverse Publishing. The vision is still going to be fulfilled. Second, This is the reason we moved to a regular structured release format. A lot of you wondered why we made that change, and now you have the answer. As part of that preparation, though, you will see some small adjustments to specific release dates. Alpha Core number 3 in particular is going to move, or rather be pushed back slightly, so we can maximize its rollout into stores. Most of the other titles will keep their current dates, and we will be transparent about every adjustment as those get locked in. And third, of course, this is huge for the entirety of Rippaverse Publishing, because the additional reach we now have through the trade channels raises the visibility of every single title we publish. Now let me explain.
Okay, again, I'm not going to play the entire video, but to give you the elevator pitch. You're going to see a lot of Rippaverse titles in stores.
Yes, that's the big thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're talking brick and mortar stores.
There.
Now,
Assuming I could even find them in places like Books A Million in the comics section.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I might add, if Rippa-Sin is involved with this and Rippa-Sin actually accepts your tabletop role-playing game, that means you could go to your, big store like Walmart, Myers, or what have you, and in the book aisles, you can basically see the Ronin RPG book.
That's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a certainty, but it's a possibility.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a huge might with this deal.
Yeah, it's big time money, and this is why I think the book that I ordered is the book that I was talking about, drawing comics, talk about how to succeed in the industry. I think that's why it was a bit mum on the release date. It's right now, because I asked him about this a few days ago, and he said it was coming soon. So I assume because of this publishing deal that he's waiting for the results of that before he released that book. So that's my read.
Yeah, because this is huge,
very huge. So the good news is on the Rippaverse and their online distribution, it hasn't changed. But now you're going to see Rippaverse titles in brick and mortar stores. So this increased the visibility that even Marvel and DC doesn't even have right now.
You know something? I'm definitely probably gonna take a dive into the Rippaverse.
Yeah, I already got a couple of their I bought a couple of their comics. I believe I bought one of their. God damn it. What did I buy? I swear to God, I don't remember what I bought yesterday. God, I hope I'm not turning into Joe Biden. but anyway,
I fear for the day that we all turn Biden. Good grief.
But anyway,
oh God, I would not wish on that on my worst enemy. Just have our brains rot while we're still alive. No.
Oh yeah. But anyway,
yeah.
This is a major get for Eric July, and for that, I mean, not only we're going to give him a cheers. Where are you? I swear to God, I don't. Yeah, not only that, we are going to give him a cheers.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Wait, triple crown this guy before?
Yeah, we crowned him already. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I don't mean just crown. I mean triple crown. We gotta get a special soundbite just for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nevertheless.
No on this one.
But nevertheless, Eric July, once again, you are a king.
Long may he reign!
Long may he reign!
Now and forever.
Now, I have another crown to give tonight. Actually, 2 crowns.
Hello.
One for each sister. Yep, today is the birthday of the Soskas sisters, Jen and Sylvia. And I figure we fold this into this segment because they're heavily involved with the Rippaverse. So a little birthday cheers for you, Jen and Sylvia. So where are you? Where's my drink? Where's my cheer? Here you go.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And each of you get the birthday crown.
Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
I made a little something special for them through my AI. Now I did take a picture of them I think last year at City Walk when we had the meetup. I am going to share this here. Where are you? Here it is. Check this out. Now, I don't know. It sort of looks like the Soskas, but you know what? Close enough. So I figure, what the heck? I mean, I show you the real picture, but like I said, I figure, why not have a little fun with this one?
Yeah.
Anyway, now, with that out the way, we have a late entry here. We have a late entry topic, but I think it's very important. And this comes from Mindy Wheeler, who's a mutual follower of the Shogun. It seems Kickstarter is up to their bullshit again.
Why am I not surprised?
What bullshit are we doing?
Okay, so I think this is a message that Mindy Wheeler got. So this happened this morning. She's apparently, according to Kickstarter Trust and Safety. Oh God, I hate the words trust and safety. Yeah, because that shows that's basically their censorship board full of fucking septum rings.
Okay, so let me start reading this. Hi again. Following up our previous note,
I do the drink.
Where's my liquor?
All right.
Okay, let me read. Hi again. Following up on our previous note, we can no longer support any content where nudity is partially visible or obscured by blurring or censor bar. Example.
Huh?
What?
So you've been selling sexy comic book covers for years, which is probably why you're making money in the first place, Kickstarter. But now you got enough money, you feel like you could kick people out. Fuck you.
Unbelievable.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Can we say freaking moving the goalposts?
Yeah, really. So now you don't want to sell any risque content there, Kickstarter, huh? What? Are you like freaking Smithers in the middle of a strip club?
That's what I'm actually
don't
saying.
answer that. I think we already know.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
Bread and butter. They're literally biting the hand that feeds them.
exactly.
That's actually no.
Yeah, and there's more. Implied nudity where the subject is wearing lingerie, fetish wear, or clothing that is see-through or very tight and shows human genitalia, the anus, or the nipple areola of female breasts. These policies are also applied in cases where content is only partially visible or obscured by blurring or censor bars, blah, 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 blah. So, no more titillating comics, huh? Is that it, Kickstarter?
God damn it.
Wow.
You fucking Dworkanites are starting to
really
piss me
want
off.
their competitors. Yeah. Wow. They really want their competitors to succeed, man.
Yeah, this is what we call taking a shotgun to your foot. You can't do that.
Well, you know what they
really want Backer, Indiegogo, and of course our friend of the show,
Fund My Comic.
Fund My Comics. They really want those to succeed over them.
Yeah. So now there has.
And also,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay, what I was about to say is, it's like that old saying: "You want me to shut my mouth? My wallet goes shut with it."
Exactly.
Amen to that.
So, and let me guess, Kickstarter, if someone puts together a freaking project that is full of woke flags, eggs, gay themes, and all that shit, and someone's with their cock hanging out, I think that's fine. Is that right? Is that right, Kickstarter? Huh? Is that what you're telling us?
No, that'd be fine.
Of course it
With
would be.
Kickstarter, if it wasn't for double standards, they would have no standards at all.
Of course. Yeah, you could.
What Snow just said.
Yeah.
No, this is because the raging feminists inside the Trust and Safety Council are getting pissed off because they're constantly looking at beautiful women.
Yeah, but like I said, but when it comes to a bunch of gay crap, yeah, that's their. Yeah, we'll promote them. I bet you they won't mind a shirtless guy with a six pack, so that you ain't gonna get.
Well, A, not only are they attracted to that, because again, raging feminists, but it's woke points, man. They gotta have all the woke points. How are they gonna virtue signal if they don't have the woke points? No, the beautiful woman, fuck her. She makes me feel insecure. But they'll go for but they want the gay crap out there.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and by me feeling insecure, I was thinking more of the viewpoint of feminists. So I kind of fucked them up. Shameful display me.
Yeah. Plus, you interrupted Matthew there for a second, but you will be shameful displayed for this one.
It's fine, but yeah, it's basically a classic case of pearls before swine.
Oh yeah, and there's more. Sexual Look at this shit.
Oh, good fucking grief.
Now it's language. Derogatory, either slut, whore, milf, dilf, referencing illegal acts.
How is milf derogatory?
That's complimentary.
Yeah. Who the fuck finds milf derogatory? Oh, wait.
I'm assuming DILF is basically the male version, which is dad. I'm not going to finish that because I'm not gay.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of involves minor, okay, that's fair, but still. Why do I get
should be common?
Yeah, that's commonplace. I mean, yeah. But explicitly violent, there goes my I guess Ronan won't be on a Kickstarter after all. Now is it? But anyway. So, and I guarantee you, if it's got the alphabet tag on it, I think all this will be accepted. So basically, anything that's safe horny will be accepted. And I put it in quotes terms.
I hate the term. God, I fucking the term safe horny.
I think I know what they're doing.
It's even worse than media literacy. God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I think I know what they're doing.
What is it? Any guesses?
You know the whole fucking age verification bullshit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear
They're doing
lord.
this. They're doing this so they don't have to do the age verification shit.
Which is fair.
If everything's lame, we don't have to do age verification.
Yeah, like I said, it's either lame, it's either or we become lame, or you're gonna have to give us your ID. Well, how about we don't do both? How about we don't do both? Okay?
No, like,
Yeah.
you know, I actually hate to say this, but basically at this point, you know, fuck Kickstarter.
Yeah, forget them. All right. Yeah, we're done.
Fuck Kickstarter, fuck the politicians, and fuck anyone else that want to do the age verification stuff, because this is a symptom of that problem.
The age verification.
Yeah, this all stems from the freaking, you know, those freaking Australian Karens, aka
Collective shout.
the Collective Shout. Yeah.
It's listen.
Or as I lovingly call them, collectivist screech.
Now listen here.
No, pin it on the real targets. Pin it on the actual people responsible for this. They're using the Karens as an excuse. Pin it on the real motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The WEF.
Yes, they want. Yes, and let me explain. The real reason for age verification ain't to protect kids. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's made so they can put digital ID on the internet. It's a backdoor move, and sadly, and even some Republicans are falling for the trap.
God damn it.
Yeah,
And some Republican politicians are going for it because, well, they're paying them bought for.
Of course they are. Yeah, they basically want the internet to be a fucking. Basically they want to turn our internet into Fed space. Yeah, way to get my prediction. Way to get my prediction correct, you scumbags.
Yeah, and basically, if anyone actually doesn't actually get the vibe, I'm actually starting to think that this is starting to become 1984, and Orwell actually warned us about that crap.
Yep.
I'm thinking much worse than Orwell. I'm more thinking Ayn Rand.
Oh. Well. Anyway, so I think there's one more here. Okay, so even though I'm not going to excuse Kickstarter, it seems Stripe is the culprit here. God damn it!
What the fuck? Right.
Okay, basically it's payment processor bullshit.
Yeah, one of the biggest payment processors out there.
Yeah.
We're talking about bigger than PayPal.
Yeah. And let me tell you this right now. Japan is fighting them right now. Japan is fighting the payment processors. They don't.
I don't want to
become its own payment processor.
Yeah.
And
Elon Musk needs to become his own payment processor.
He's working on it. X money, I think, will end up becoming a thing a lot sooner than later. There are efforts to get around this shit, to finally give Stripe the thrashing it deserves.
Exactly, but you know, I hate to ask this, but isn't what Stripe doing is a little unconstitutional?
It is. It's a Fourth Amendment. It's a Fourth Amendment violation. That violates privacy laws.
It don't care.
Of course, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They haven't given a fuck about the Fourth Amendment since 9/11.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about the executive.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a fuck about the executive action that Trump's made. They don't give a fuck that the FTC is on their asses about this. Though, knowing the FTC, they're probably just going to smack them in the hands.
Yeah,
just slap on the wrist.
Slap on the wrist, yep.
They don't care.
Exactly. So
we have to get alternatives, or otherwise we're fucked.
Well, so big shout to Mindy Wheeler for bringing this to our attention, because this was a bit of a late entry, and I figured once I looked through it, it's like we gotta get word about this immediately.
And I got
yeah.
sad news for everyone because porn is only the canary in the coal mine. Once they're done with porn, they're gonna go for horror, which then takes me out. Then they're gonna go for action adventure, which takes out both.
They're going for games. They're going for like I said, they want to sanitize they want to sanitize content because the woke shit hasn't worked out. It's flopping. So now they're on to plan B, C, D, and E.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is basically why censorship is the globalist greatest conspiracy.
Yes.
They want to control everything. They're control freaks. They hate the human experience.
Of course they do.
See, if you want clarification, see the freaking, quote I actually shared earlier with Aaron.
Yeah. Listen, folks, it's bad enough that they fucked a human connection, okay? I mean, you can't get a proper date anymore. They pretty much drowned everyone in swill and birth control pills and what have you, right?
Can you even get a starter home?
Shit, of course not. So out of all the chaos that's been going on, and pretty much our only retreat is into fiction. Now they want to take that away from you.
Oh, bullshit. I'll let them do that because, fiction is like one of the greatest things to ever, give us an escapism. I mean, if they start taking away anime, if they start taking away video games, if they start taking away literature, what the fuck are they going to do? What the fuck are they going to do?
You ever seen the old...
What the fuck are they... Yeah, that is a good question. What the fuck are they going to do when they ultimately realize they just took away the bread and they took away the circus, and now everyone's focused on them?
Yeah, that's the problem here. See, the Romans were smart. Don't fuck with the bread, don't fuck with the circuses. But once you fuck with the bread and circuses for too long, that's when you get revolutions. And unfortunately...
Exactly.
And now, as a segue to this, you turn out people like this motherfucker, Cole Allen, who, as you already... Hold on, I got a better idea how to open this up here. Let me see here. White hand. I'm trying to find that the tweet that the White House made about Cole Allen.
Well, yeah, the would-be assassin that tried to actually, end our president of the United States.
Yeah.
I thought the fucker was a school teacher.
He was a school teacher. He also did some game design as well, but god damn it. I had the... Okay. Let's do security footage. Yeah, very sorry, but okay, I think this is it right here. Yep, here it is. This is the security footage. So, yeah, you could be like...
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to load.
Yeah, you could be like because what's going to happen is you're going to have people like Cole Hauser or popping a freaking sprocket and then do some weird shit like trying to go after our president. Yeah.
What in the Sam Hill?
Well, I think we all know what we were thinking, folks. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. And I see a bunch of security officers that are going to be laid off. Or, no, not laid off, fired.
Yeah, security officers like...
Because he just zoomed past them. They didn't see him coming.
Yeah, really. Yeah, situational awareness, anybody? Good Lord.
My God.
I mean, I know I don't have situational awareness, but I'm not a security guard. Yeah. I'm not guarding the president. These motherfuckers are.
Now, to be fair,
this dude just Leroy Jenkins, the whole entire fucking security, and I'm just like, huh?
Yeah.
This is what Trump deals with every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
And people wonder why Trump can't get anything done. No, what he got done so far is amazing, considering the support he has, which is this shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, anyone seen PsyOp anime?
Well.
Yeah,
Check it out if you haven't.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been watching it, so I mean, I really enjoyed it. Also, allow me to share a quote from George Orwell. Political speak is actually, makes lies sound more truthful and murder respectable.
Mm-hmm. We're living through that. Now I know what you're thinking, folks. What does this have to do with the whole tone of the show? We don't cover hard news. Well, now it's pertinent because Cole Allen, while he's pushing his commie propaganda in a classroom, he was also a game developer in the late 2010s, more specifically 2018.
How the hell do you have a non-violent fighting game?
Yeah,
Well,
I think the whole point of fighting games is the violence part. Like,
Well,
who, why, ah?
This is
How,
game.
why?
This is game design, wokey style. This game is called Boredom, and it looked really stupid. He self-published it around December.
Of course it's stupid, because look at it. Just look at it. Does anybody even find themselves?
It looks like
Is
AIDS
anybody even
in
going to
video
be
game
having
form.
fun playing this?
I could probably pull something off a lot better than this shit.
Oh, Taka, what do you think?
Also, another thing, Aaron, I actually watched freaking Dr. Disaster cover that.
Oh. Did he play this slap?
No, he actually covered this on a video of his. I mean, I wouldn't even. I think they've actually taken that game down off of Steam because
They did.
They did. And also another thing, I even actually showed that same video to my VTuber friend Starlight.
Yeah, what he had to say.
Oh, well, Dr. Disaster just kind of actually just tore this would-be assassin a new asshole. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Now.
Hey, I wonder. Hey, couldn't have happened to a much nicer douchebag.
Yeah, and the thing was, it's a violent fighting game based on chemistry. Huh?
That is the dumbest concept I have ever heard. Like, dude.
You know what?
The fuck are
Dude,
you
I'm pretty sure.
Well, guys, one at a time. Go ahead, Snow.
Hold on. Finish your point, Matthew, then we'll go to Snow.
The whole point of fighting games is basically to kick each other's ass. That was basically the point of fighting games since Street Fighter 2. You take that away, what are you left with? Basically, whatever the fuck this shit is. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's not just Street Fighter 2. That's been the whole concept since the days of Yi Ar Kung Fu. You remember that shit, right? Anyway.
Man,
Snow,
I am old as fuck, and I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that game.
Yeah.
Oh,
anyway,
boy.
Snow. So you're up here. What you got to say?
What are you even meant to do in this fucking game? If this is a fighting game that you can't fight in.
This is a good
What is the purpose? What are you doing?
Yeah. This game makes a lot. You know what game makes more sense than this? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for the NES.
I mean, are you supposed to bump faces together?
Oh my god, Aaron. You actually gave merit to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on the NES.
Yeah.
Can you let me talk?
We are living in the very
Matthew.
fucking
Matthew. Let's no talk, please.
I'm like, are you supposed? They look like Timu emojis.
Yeah, really. And these aren't good. And
Are you supposed to? Sorry. Go ahead, then I'll have my say.
They're not. They're shit. They're. Those emojis look cringe too. You know. Ugh.
Anyways, I was about to say, are you supposed to bump emojis together or what?
Yeah. What's this? Like the atomic version of Breakthrough and Conquer from American Gladiators?
Please don't put those thoughts in my head. Please do not put those thoughts in my head. Please do not put those thoughts in my head.
Okay. I'll say no more about that.
Way to ruin American Gladiators for everyone there, Aaron.
Sorry.
Oh. Speaking of American Gladiators, because we need some palate cleanser, guess what I saw on Amazon?
What?
Entire new seasons of Gladiator. American Gladiator.
Really? Huh.
I was surprised when I saw that. I'm like, wow. So, cross your fingers, because this is Amazon, and hope they did it right.
I don't know. It's Amazon. But anyway, we got 3 reviews of this, which I think it'll be fun.
How the hell are they positive? Like who?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. As to like what freaking Matt was saying, I've actually also saw Dr. Disaster also cover these positive reviews in his video. There, mind you, Aaron.
Okay, so here's the positive reviews.
Hey, look at the bottom one. Duh, I do not understand how physics or video games work. Duh.
Yeah, and yet you gave it a thumbs up.
That's probably a troll. Okay, that's probably a troll account.
A troll.
Where the guy's making fun of the game.
A troll account or a retard, one or the other. Second one says, and this was posted that same day. Very smart game for big brain boys whom Steve liketh to watch Bong Bang Theorem Botswana. Yeah, that sounds trollish.
Ugh. Good Lord, I fucking hate the Big Bang Theory.
Ugh.
How much you want to bet the guy paid them like $5 each to make a post?
Yeah, really. Yeah, they probably paid some guys at Fiverr to do that.
My God, $5 isn't even nearly enough.
Yeah.
Hell.
Okay, and we have one more review. It says, playing as Electron is low-key highly addicting. That's a fucking sentence. Playing as the Nucleus is incredibly challenging. God, that's some basic bitch con that needs some sentence structure.
Again, wait. Let's look at the years. These are different years.
Yeah, those joke cons were made in 2019, which is about 6 months after the game was released, and this one was released July 10th, which 2021, which was about a couple years after that. That's all the reviews they got. However, I think we got a glimpse of the this is the what you call it. We have some actual footage from the game. You ready? Are you ready, gentlemen?
No.
Let's see this.
Okay, yeah. Let's just say, this is actually just gonna be a master fuckfest.
Huh?
Okay, I'm looking at this. I still don't know what the fuck's going on.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah. Finding this entertaining.
Well, I think they actually definitely got the name right. It's actually freaking boredom, but they spelt it wrong.
Yeah, really. Like,
Okay.
this is the kind of bullshit. Your average
Guys,
hipster.
pause. Look at the faces.
Yeah. They look like you're about to
The
go to
top
sleep.
faces, especially. The purple face and the green face are incredibly bored of this shit.
Let's put it to you this way. I've heard of games like I've heard of games like Polybius, the game that's not supposed to exist, right? I've heard of Polybius. I've heard of weird shit they did in the early 80s. They were miles ahead of this shit.
My God, even the game itself is bored of itself.
And
Look
this,
at those faces.
And this
This is supposed to be non-violent fighting game.
and not only
Fucking
that,
really.
and not only that, shit. I hate to say this, but Hong Kong 97 was miles better than this shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're charging.
God
These
damn it,
motherfuckers.
Aaron! You gave merit to Hong Kong 97 too.
This is how
Motherfucker.
this is how bad it is.
Charging you
$2.
Yes, I was trying to get there.
That's still a
This
ripoff.
motherfucker is charging you $2. The fucking audacity of this motherfucker.
Unbelievable.
Fucking dollars for a shitty ass game that is quite possibly the worst video game ever created by mankind.
Yeah.
I see 99-cents Android games whoop more ass than this.
Let me put it to you this way. You guys remember John Wayne Gacy, right?
Yeah, I think I've actually watched a special about Gacy.
At least before he was murdering all these young men, he did paintings. He was actually good at it.
Oh God, makes you wonder why he stopped painting and just... Why did he stop painting?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Yeah.
But this
I
motherfucker
don't
ain't
think
even...
I don't think I want to know.
This motherfucker went to Caltech. And you're telling me he can't... And you're telling me that he made a game that's just... that didn't make sense. It was god-awful and just uses MIDI music?
And not very good MIDI music at that. Like, this is the equivalent of elevator music. Really
Elevator
bad
music.
elevator music. at that.
Elevator music sounds better than this, okay? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Kenny G, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to put Kenny G in this because that's... I'm talking like really boring elevator music, you know? Fuck that. Beautiful music. You know, the shit that you're like your great grandparents used to listen to. I'd rather listen to that than this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what this church cheated, see? Because he just posted the show is just getting started.
Oh yeah, I was getting around to that because this is the message board. This is the message board before it got shut down. And-
Look, Hassan Breaker did this.
And all this, and this is, I think this is after word got out that Cole Allen did this. Ooh, the board lit up before Steam took it down. So let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Okay, one guy's like, dude. Next minute, will this be on sale this summer? And then
I'm betting it's gonna be free. In which case, no, thank you.
Nope. Then it says tung sahur DLC when. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but whatever it is, it sounded funny.
Aaron, it's actually freaking Italian brain rot. It's actually pronounced tung sahur.
Tung sahur. What?
Yep.
What do you know about that?
Let's just say I've been freaking scrolling around on YouTube Shorts for quite some time now. So, and freaking, I gotta say, Italian brain rot actually does a lot to a person.
Okay. Also, we have.
By the way, how much Italian brain rot have you consumed, or were you baptized in marinara?
Okay.
Okay.
Something's going on with my internet.
All right. Next one is, can I give a shot to this game?
Good Lord. I'm dead.
Yeah. Posting an even discussion page. That sounds like a troll account. Next one is this game woke?
Short answer, yes. Long answer, does Trump do the whole Matrix shit with his shooters?
I don't know. The next one says, don't buy. Dev abandoned the game, which he did. And then the next one we have is.
He worked really hard on this one.
Oh yeah, should have worked harder on this than trying to go to correspondence stairs trying to shoot Trump officials.
Yeah.
Since,
also,
speaking of which, it says Trump won.
also, I mentioned. Hey, Aaron, before you go and actually say anything, I wanted to actually chime in my 2 cents on this.
Yeah,
like,
go for
I mentioned, he's probably going to use some of that money to actually try to get bail for for what he did to Trump. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if.
Yeah, he won't be able to do that because
my internet is shit.
He won't be able to do that because his Steam that game got shut down by Steam.
Well, sucks to be him.
Wompity womp.
Well, did you guys hear me?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we can hear you, Stone.
Yeah, well, I can hear you.
Okay.
And speaking of which, they say Trump won and with the U instead of the V instead of the U, like a Roman numeral, like Roman script.
Either that or someone or that they're basically going full blown black metal.
Yeah.
You know how black metal bands use V instead of the U for all the.
Yeah, it's just like how they. Yeah. You know, even more funnier is if someone has their S's, has their S's that they used to make their S's shaped like an F. They're like a fancy S with a cross. It looked like an F. So Congress would be like Congress.
Ooh.
Now this one I don't understand. What Norwood level do I need to be at to properly play this? Even I don't know that reference. Right.
Yeah, the game itself is already vogue on poetry, as it is. Like,
yeah. And there's another good one.
I do love Trump one.
Yeah, I like that one. Next one is no posts for years now, like 20 in an hour. What the fuck?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I think the last few were just people trolling. 20 plus posts, 0 guides. The next one is, are you a good boy in this game who did nothing?
Whoa, shit.
Oh my god. And then we have, so glad this game isn't violent.
Define violent.
Yeah, really. And I think the best...
Because this...
Go ahead.
The game itself is already making me violent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For its non-violent.
And then, of course, the best comment here. Hassan Piker did this.
My personal...
I did it!
I like that.
Speaking of which, back to the Ronin. The guy you're chasing down, Maxwell Brigands.
He's based on Hassan, isn't he?
Inspired by,
He's based on Hassan, isn't he?
Yes.
I don't know. I think we should make him sort of a recurring character.
Yeah. Make him a recurring villain.
Well, we can. I didn't think you did a Hassan Piker yet for the Ronin, but hey, glad to provide. There's Maxwell Brigands for you.
Like one of the possible antagonists for the game, but I definitely see that happen.
Yeah. Pretty much the only thing close to Black Flag has of a leader. But like I said, he really isn't. He's just leading a specific cell. That's about it. But anyway.
Yeah, I just sort of made him like the joke villain where you just easily beat his ass, take his stuff, and then you actually focus on the real challenge.
Yeah, really. So anyway,
I call dibs on his nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got another one. Oh, this guy posts. I'm gonna like this one. Non-violent fighting game tries to kill the president. Make it make sense.
Oh, yes. That freaking winner of the internet right there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, folks. I would like to cover this a bit more, but like I said, we got to move on. But as for Cole Allen, well, don't drop the soap, my friend.
Yeah, send him to Brazil.
Nah, don't need to send him anywhere because the only place he's going to is federal pound me in the ass prison.
What? Like Aaron said, don't drop the soap there, Cole. Even though
we need the fresh. Okay, Aaron.
Probably will.
Yeah.
Aaron, we need to get a soundbite from Sean Dake Redemption, which is fresh fish.
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll do the sound. We'll do that at some other time. I'll try to get that squared away whenever someone's about to go to prison. But I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we need to get that before Hassan Piker ends up in prison.
Yeah, because
now something. We're all gonna be chanting fish, fish, fish.
No,
fish,
it's no. I'll show you what it is.
The boys always go fishing with first-timers.
Okay, hold on. This is going to be Cole Allen's first day in federal pound me in the ass prison.
The boys always go fishing with first-timers. And they don't quit till they reel someone in.
Hey, fat ass. Fat ass. Talk to me, boy. Know you're there. I can hear you breathing. Know you listen to these nitwits. You hear me? This place ain't so bad. Tell you what. I'll introduce you around, make you feel right at home. I know a couple of big old bull queers that just... Especially that big white mushy butt of yours.
God, I don't belong here.
We got a winner!
And it's fat ass by a nose! Fresh fish!
Fresh fish! Fresh fish! Fresh fish! Fresh fish! Fresh fish! Fresh fish! Fresh fish! We're reeling them in. That's what's up. That's
where get the soundbite.
That's your future, Cole Allen.
Yeah,
enjoy.
Get the soundbite, dude. This is just too good. We're all gonna be chanting fresh fish.
Fresh fish! Fresh fish! Fresh fish!
Fresh fish!
All right, so let's move on here. A little throwback before we get to this next topic here.
Oh, I remember this.
Remember this little birdie from when the Xbox One was released?
Yeah, the Xbox
One.
Check this out.
I remember the whole fucking rigmarole.
I think people are gonna love it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's check this out.
It's a great line for games.
Is that Adam?
I think people are gonna love it, and then they're gonna understand.
Nope, that's Don Mattrick talking to Jeff Keighley.
And how it links games and entertainment, the functionality of the box, some of the advantages that you get of having a box that is designed to use an online state. So that, to me, is a future-proof choice, and I think people could have arguably gone the other way if we didn't do it. And fortunately, we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Right. So stick with 360. That's your message. If you don't,
Well,
feel like
yeah,
it.
that
if
was
you have
flat
zero
out
access to
disingenuous.
the internet, that is an offline device. I mean, seriously, when I read the blogs and thought about who's really the most impacted, there was a person who said, hey, I'm on a nuclear sub.
Right.
And I don't even know what it means to be on a nuclear sub, but I've got to imagine that it's not easy to get an internet connection.
That was a really dumb take from back in 2013.
Oh, did
Too
you
damn right.
please show the response Sony did after that shit?
I'm not gonna, because you want to know why? Fast forward 13 years later.
Oh,
Sony's
they
doing
definitely
this.
change every.
Sony wants to commit the same seppuku that Don Mattrick did with Xbox.
Yep.
God damn it, Sony. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been a huge PlayStation fan most of my whole entire life, and this is making me not want a PlayStation 5 at all whatsoever, because if you remember what Xbox did with Xbox One versus now, it's basically the old switcheroo.
Oh, it gets worse. It's spreading. 2K. The company that produces Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
They want this to be 14 days instead of what Sony is doing, which is 30 days.
So in other words, let's back up a bit and show you what's going on here. So, this is after the March 2026 update. Basically, it says you can't keep the console offline for 30 days. If the console does not connect to the internet within 30 days, the license expires and the game may refuse to launch until a connection is restored. Basically saying the console's primary does not bypass this 30-day requirement, and it's a valid period. It's not a sign of an account restriction or anything like that. So basically, you don't own your fucking games.
No.
This is why the PlayStation 4 is my last PlayStation console, because
they're doing this to PlayStation 4 too.
Yes, they're doing that to play PS4. They're backward. Yeah, it's being backward. It's being grandfathered.
There is some good news.
Yes.
If you have not recently purchased any Sony games, those games, even if you download them digitally, are still safe for now.
Yeah.
It's
keyword for now.
Any new game you purchase, they're doing this.
Yeah.
And they cannot do this to physical games.
Yeah, physical games, no way in hell. Why do you think they're trying to get rid of them?
Yep.
That's basically why I still play my physical games on the PS4, is what I'm trying to say.
Listen here, folks.
And this is why I'm going to fucking Linux gaming or Android gaming with my handhelds.
You see, folks,
I don't blame you.
This is why Steam is crushing everybody. Because companies are now doing this, the same shit that cooked Microsoft off, that made sure that they wouldn't lead win a damn console war for as long as they exist. And now it seems Sony's going this route. You see,
and who knows how long that will last, considering and Gabe Newell ain't much long for the world.
Yeah,
I don't
really.
think.
But like I said, folks, the plan for these modern developers is simple. You own nothing, you will be happy. In other words, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm buying retro, motherfucker.
If it comes down to the point where we can't play our games because we lack an internet connection or we don't have the proper credentials or anything like that, then you know what? I guarantee you're going to see a lot. You're going to see a lot of old school consoles try. Well, you're going to see a lot of old school consoles disappear out of secondhand shelves. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, not to mention old school adjacent consoles that pretty much play all the classics, like let's say the Polymega.
And not only that, you're going to see a lot of people will download a shit ton of ROMs for their emulators, because emulators, despite the fact Nintendo tried to kill them, they still exist, just in very sneaky areas now.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so you watch, folks.
Man, I love Gravity Rush.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking or what they must have sold their soul to the devil or something, because holy shit, I would not be making these moves.
Or in this case, sold their soul to Gavin Newsom because that's mostly where their shit's coming from, fucking California.
Why do I get the feeling Gavin Newsom? Why do I get the feeling Gavin Newsom is basically the devil incarnate?
I think so too.
Well, he certainly is like a lizard man with a skin suit on.
Yeah, really. But,
he does strike me as a lizard dude from planet Zorgon.
So, I'll tell you this, folks. But either way, Sony I got a little message for Sony because of this shit. Mr. Khaled?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
They played themselves so fucking hard. They shot themselves in the fucking foot with a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
I will say this. This is a complete 180 that allowed the PlayStation 4 to be the fucking winner of its generation.
Yep.
Because after Xbox did the whole, if you want to have an offline console, just use the Xbox 360, Sony made a little advertising and is like, oh, you want to share games with your friends? Here's step one. Yeah, then they show one guy literally hand a copy over to another guy, and they both look at the camera and they smile. That is how they fucking won.
Yeah, and you just threw that crap all away, and then because you just want to push digital ID. Go fuck yourself, Sony.
And now it seems like Xbox is probably doing the whole switcheroo thing.
I'm sure that same thing's gonna happen.
I'm pressing X down on that one because, yeah.
No, I don't think Xbox is doing.
Especially
they
when
want you on their live service.
Especially when Asha Sharma runs that place, who doesn't know fuck all about games.
That's basically why I'm leaning towards X to down or just plain bullshit.
No, it's not even X. It's just pure B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah, I suppose you guys are right.
I'm just worried about what's going to happen with Nintendo Japan. Hopefully, they don't let that. They don't let that dumb lawyer that runs Nintendo of America whisper in their ear like Grima Wormtongue. Because if they do, Nintendo's going to be in big trouble.
I'm hoping against all hope that this doesn't come to pass.
Yeah,
There's a reason I'm slowing down There's a reason I'm stopping my purchases of Wii games.
Yeah.
I mean, not Wii games. I mean Nintendo Switch 1 games. I don't even have a Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically good on my Switch games as far as I'm concerned.
I'll tell you this right now. If this is the new fucking industry standard, you'll watch. You're gonna see retro games making a comeback, and not only that, tabletop games making a comeback. And I guarantee you, people are gonna be demanding physical copies of those.
Oh yeah, and we
Tell
will
me about
deliver.
it.
We will. Hell, we don't even do that to our digital copies.
Hell no.
It's like you got the PDF and you spread it around. Oh well.
Yeah.
We prefer you to buy them, but oh fucking well, we're not going to do shit about it.
We'll make. I mean, in the beta, we'll make changes in the beta because we're just adding stuff and balancing shit out. But once we get to the final PDF, that's it. As a matter of fact, we're good. The goal for Ronan, my personal goal for Ronan, is to get a physical copy out.
Yeah.
Again, that's how the plan is. It's still the plan right here. So, but as for Sony, you want to sacrifice yourself on the altar of digital ID? Go right ahead. But I guarantee you, it's gonna blow back worse for you than when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah, not to mention, the PS4 is my last PlayStation purchase. Yeah. I'm only buying secondhand from Amazon. Buying secondhand from Amazon.
I'll tell you this right now.
Go on, finish it off.
Finish
it off, Matt.
Yeah, I'm only buying PlayStation 4 games secondhand from Amazon.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. All right, Snow, what about you?
I'm not even interested with the PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation 5 Pro. I already view that as a lost cause just as much as I view the Switch 2 as a lost cause.
Yeah, PlayStation 6, forget it. The next generation...
PC, and by PC I mean Linux and Android for me.
Yeah. So, another platform that has decided to immolate itself is YouTube.
Of course.
Now,
I'll be right back, guys. I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. Now, if you're wondering why tonight is the last night I'm going to be streaming on YouTube, this next segment is going to be why. So, we've had a big problem with YouTube's AI content system flagging various channels for quote unquote inauthentic content. And unfortunately, because of that, those channels, which been around for probably for over a decade, as the case with Aiden Paladin, they're in the midst of getting demonetized over it.
Oh my god. I shudder to think what's going to happen to some of my favorite YouTube channels like Happy Console Gamer.
Yeah.
Like, you guys know who Happy Console Gamer is,
I know of Happy Console Gamer, yeah. But anyway, let's take a look at the video from Aiden Paladin. So he talks about this.
Hello. My name is Rebecca Ford. I go by Aiden Paladin on YouTube. My main YouTube channel, Aiden Paladin, has over 140,000 subscribers, and I have been making research-based content on that channel since January of 2017.
Now, I've been a long-time follower of Aiden Paladin, and I didn't know this until now. Is apparently she's got a PhD. It's no wonder her videos are always cites sources and feels like academic. Of course, she's got a freaking doctorate.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I frown on that shit because every time I hear all this collegiate claptrap, I always like to say, English, motherfucker! But in Aiden Paladin's case, I excuse that. So, anyway.
But she's speaking clear enough English for the rest of us, so, yeah.
Yeah, it's as well as English you can get for someone with a PhD. But anyway, let's continue.
This video is to address the recent demonetization of my live streaming channel, Broken Crown, for inauthentic content that is mass-produced or repetitive. The Broken Crown channel is a live podcast hosted by myself and my co-host, whose main YouTube channel is The Aristocratic Utensil. We have been hosting this live show every Wednesday since early 2022. Over the past 4 years, we have built up a small but dedicated audience with about 300 to 400 live viewers consistently every week. This is a news and politics show where my co-host and I give our reactions and opinions to political events, same as any other political news and politics podcast, from our own unique political perspective. The content is not edited, it is a live stream, and it is produced using OBS streaming software, recording a call between myself, my co-host, and our frequent guests as we interact with the live chat. We have had numerous public figures on the show in the past, such as Harry Robinson and Josh Firm of the Lotus Eaters podcast, and Andrew Wilson of The Crucible. We also frequently have on fellow YouTubers as guests, such as Amalgamite, V, Vex Electronica, Newsfist, and many others, all of whom have their own channels. No aspect of our content is mass-produced nor repetitive. It is a weekly live stream. I do not even republish clips from the stream, but rather just leave up the entire stream VODs. I was considering clipping segments so that we could have greater reach, but I have not yet done so, and I will not be doing so now. The only repetitive nature of our content is that we cover news and politics every week, and thus there will be some repetition of subject matter and opinion. But every live stream is an original stream with original content, original reactions, original opinions, original insight. It is obvious, prima facie, that this content is not created by AI, nor is it designed to increase views without producing value. I am a published academic and social scientist, ABD PhD. I do have unique insights into certain things, and I believe my co-host does as well. Broken Crown began as a fun side project for me and my co-host that we have done every week for the past 4 years without any major incident on YouTube. This demonetization was done in error, as we are quite clearly real people hosting a real live show and interacting with other real people in a live chat, and have been doing so since well before the ubiquity of AI.
Okay, something I have to correct Aiden Paladin on here. I don't think this was made in error. I really don't. Because as you can see later on, other creators get hit with the inauthentic content demonetization bullshit as well. And we'll be getting around to the reason for this, and my reasoning for saying, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out. Anyway, so let's finish up.
A cursory, manual, human review of any of our streams will illustrate that the content we create is very much authentic. I just need a real human being to look at it. Thank you so much for your time and consideration in this matter. Rebecca Ford / Aiden Paladin of the Broken Crown podcast.
Yeah. So yeah. So as you can see, folks, we're dealing with a situation. You're dealing with a situation where someone just get their channel demonetized out of the blue because the AI flag brigade says so. And of course, their goal is to combat AI slop. Bullshit. You just want to get rid of all the damn content creators there, bud. And one particular response to this was coming from Chris Pavlovsky, the CEO of Rumble, basically saying, Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble's starting to sound like greeter pastors at this point.
Yes. Now the situation did get resolved. Everyone was tagging Team YouTube to resolve this shit personally, and it did. But I just have a feeling this is a temporary fix. They're gonna go after that podcast again and flag it. You watch.
Oh, if I can make an analogy there, Aaron, that's like putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, not like it's gonna stop the bleeding.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back to this in a moment here. So not only did Aiden Paladin's Broken Crown podcast fucked up and got hit with the AI bots, Drunk 3PO also got hit with the AI bots, and unfortunately, his resolution wasn't favorable. And look at this.
Rejected it in less than 35 seconds?
Yep. We have reviewed your appeal for the following, That thing that got taken down. We reviewed your content carefully and confirmed that it violates our firearms policy. Oh, I would say it's probably due to. I would say this is probably due to the video that was on on YouTube. That just reminded me something. Why do I have the feeling that our stream on YouTube is gonna get taken down? Because we showed that clip of Cole Allen, Leroy Jenkinsing through the freaking checkpoint. If so, you know what? That would be one hell of a way to go out on YouTube with their stupid AI bots flagging my goddamn life.
Yeah. Basically, just going out in style. Basically the Night City special.
Yeah, really. Don't fear the Reaper. And by the way, I've just checked. I'm still alive. Thank God. But anyway, so getting back to what I was saying. So basically, at this point, YouTube doesn't give a fuck. Okay, they don't give a fuck because it seems like what they're trying to do is, and this is going back to because they still engage in DEI. It's run by Daleeds, etc., etc. And then, and before we get
It's been this bad since Wabbajack.
Oh yeah, even Wabbajack wouldn't go this far. But on top of that shit, our old friend the Quarter Flagget is still flagging channels.
God damn it!
So,
go figure.
So not only we're dealing with YouTube AI mistakenly flagging channels because of arbitrarily for bullshit reasons, they still haven't done anything about the Quarter Flagget and his false flagging crusade. You know what? Just for kicks, let's do a little stream sniping to Kino Casino, shall we?
Oh, please, let's do that because.
Oh yeah, I really could use a palate cleanser.
Yes.
Oh, they just started off.
Excuse me a moment.
I love it. If you don't know what this is, hold on. Let me. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. That's the Quarter Flagget right there. That's Melanie Mack in the center, cleaning up his shit. And then there's a Hannah Claire Brimlow over there.
Oh my god! How long is this going on?
Oh my god!
Can you put the toilet, please?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not.
God.
Okay, you know what? This is a good time to flush the toilet with that one. Yep. Yeah, I was hoping.
I'm not cleaning that up. No.
Nope.
No.
No one is.
No.
Get Melanie Mack to clean it up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's a suggestion there, Aaron. Anytime anybody takes a dump in the toilet, they have to clean it up. Because it should be Matt, it should be like you or me or Snow. Because the one who actually took the dump should clean the toilet.
Yeah, and in this case...
Yeah, except here's the thing there, Mr. A. What if they shit all over the fucking bathroom?
They have to clean the bathroom. They have to clean the bathroom. Now, and in this case, since we're dealing with Jer, you know Melanie Mack is gonna be the crew chief here, the Chief Janny, and pretty much clean up after his shit. This is why you saw the.
They have to do a whole delousing and They'd have to
delouse the place. Scrubbing bubbles. 409. Yeah. So we because of this both of this shit going on here. I want to base. So a shout out to Meme Copium though. I do hope you get your channel back, but or at least get this shit resolved. But if not, well, Rumble's gonna be a packed place pretty soon. Now,
yeah, I think something's wrong with Snowman.
Snow, are you still there? I think he said he'd be back. He went to the head.
Guys, I literally said I went to the bathroom. I just got back.
Yeah.
See,
just making sure. Just making sure.
That was a shameful display on your part, there, Matthew.
A shameful display. I literally told you guys.
Well,
yeah, that was a
while you were
display on my end. Sorry.
Well, while you were gone on Snow, I did peek into a Kino Casino stream. It turns out they were just starting out, but the funny thing was they had the clip where
oh, I seen the image. I was getting ice.
Yeah, they had the court.
I was walking over. I was about to join in.
They had the quarter flag. It's shitting all over the place like he did at Walmart. Melanie Mack being the chief Janny, cleaning it up.
Melanie Mack cleaning up.
And Hannah Claire Brimlow.
And there's a blonde person.
That's Hannah Claire Brimlow, who's just looking on in terror.
So is she like the wife or?
No, Hannah Claire Brimlow is probably his soon-to-be ex-co-host of that little podcast he does. I think he does a podcast with him, Melanie Mack, and Hannah Claire.
Oh, so she probably wants to fucking leave.
Yeah, and I don't blame her.
She wants to be the proverbial rat that gets out of the sinking ship.
Yeah. So,
which,
I don't blame her.
Speaking of wastes, I found something while I was looking around in the Red Room server, because when I'm in the bathroom, I tend to look at other servers, and I found something that Miguel found.
Oh, what did Miguel
it's
find?
In the theater workshop.
Here, have a look.
Something from Google.
Oh.
A study of social attitude and beliefs in the TTRPG player community.
Oh my god.
And it's a survey.
Oh my god. You know what? We'll cover that next week. We'll cover it in the beginning of next week because we do have a special stream.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if it's from Google, that's gonna be a long ass dissertation. So we'll cover that next week before we do our special stream, our special first of the month stream.
I think it's from Google.
Yeah. So let me look at this real quick before I. Oh, here it is.
Form.
You know what? Let's take a look at it anyway. Okay, let's take a look at it anyway. It says
it's just a peek.
It says a study of social attitudes and beliefs in the TTRPG player community. I invite you to take as part of a study that aims to explore social attitudes and beliefs within the tabletop role-playing games player community. Your task will be to complete a short demographic form and then respond to a series of statements. It is important that your answers are honest and reflect what you truly think about each issue. The study is anonymous. Its results will be subject to statistical analysis and used solely for scientific purposes. I would be grateful if you could complete the questionnaire. Thank you in advance for your time. I don't know where this came from, but
He found this, and I quote, he found this in the cult Facebook community page or whatever.
The cult Facebook community?
You know the RPG cult?
Yeah.
That's a KULT.
Oh, yeah, I haven't really heard about that.
Okay. It's a tabletop RPG that's been around for a long ass time. just as long as I believe World of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, while not as popular as World of Darkness, it does have its own little niche community. And basically, apparently, over the years, it went woke as well.
Okay, I think I got a feeling I know where this is going.
Yeah, Miguel's making fun.
Yeah, I'm not. So yeah, this is probably going to be into the trash it goes. But
yeah,
anyway,
that's what I'm thinking, dude. Because I don't trust anything from Google.
All right, go. All right, go for it, Snow.
I was gonna say, I think it just goes straight to the toilet.
Yeah, into the trash it goes, or in this case, into the toilet. So, got another deuce to get rid of.
Oh, I think you can smell it from here, there, Aaron.
Oof, yeah.
I'm gonna fucking heave.
And the cult community can clean that up.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Don't share that shit, bastards. Anyway, so if you wrap this all up, John Douglas, friend of the channel, well, friend of the show actually, is basically put it to it like this. Here's the truth. YouTube doesn't want you. YouTube wants corpo and Hollywood money. They want a bunch of Mr. Beast making banal content. They don't want counterculture signalers or unapproved politics. Smaller channels, such as this one, they think you're dead weight. They've been wanting to do this for a long time. Trim the fat. I believe it. They've been trying to do this for years. Push what they want down your throat. They forgot what made it YouTube. They don't want you, just the tube.
Let's play that clip. Jeff.
So something.
By the way, it's GIF.
Spoonie one. Oh.
How much more betrayal I can I take? Yeah, that's Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos.
Yeah, I'm more thinking Spoonie One's betrayal song, dude. If anyone knows that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Betrayed me.
All right, hold on.
Betrayal! Betrayed me!
Or, yeah, okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I'm going to play the original clip. Check this out. This is how I feel when it comes to fucking YouTube right now.
Betrayal! What? Betrayal! Betrayed me! This game sucks!
I hope Spoonie's feeling better though. He's never been the.
He also made a song. He also made a song out of that too.
I know. He played it during his Ultima reviews of the last.
Oh yeah, that retrospective made me want to play Ultima.
Yeah, I mean, I heard they're trying to remaster Ultima. Someone's trying to remaster Ultima 7 to make it more playable by modern standards, because Ultima 7 that came out back in 1992. So the controls to that game are a little.
Ultima 7 came out in 92.
Yeah, it came out in 92.
I thought it was 97.
Ultima's been a long runner. I think the first game came out.
One of the OGs, is it not?
It's one of the OGs. The first of the series came out in like 1980 or 9. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, not to mention it's one of the very RPGs that influenced JRPG legends like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest.
No, it only influenced Dragon Quest. I think something else influenced Final Fantasy. But anyway,
Wizardry.
Wizardry. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so the Akalabeth, that game, that text adventure that was a prelude to Ultima, came out in 1979. Then the first Ultima game came out in 81. Its sequel in the following year in 82. Ultima 3, what's it called? Exodus. It came out in 83. I think it got an NES port like around late 80s. Ultima 4 came out in Quest of the Avatar came out on Apple in 85. Ultima 5 came out in 88. Ultima 6 False Prophet came out in 1990. And Ultima 7, there was 2 parts of the game which came out in 1992 and 93 respectively. Part 2 was the Serpent Isle.
Damn.
Yeah. It's been a long runner. Of course,
and after 7, everything comes crashing downhill.
It went downhill. Ultima 8 was
yes,
garbage.
I've noticed. I mean, Pagan was basically the first nail in the coffin, and don't even get me started on an Ultima 9, which was just, boy, Spoonie definitely feeling that betrayal.
If you let me finish, at least Pagan had a point, which is basically the main bad guy of the entire series. After Ultima number, I believe it was either Ultima 6 or before that, you start meeting up with the main bad guys of the series. But point is, the main bad guys of the series basically took the Avatar, aka the hero of the actual hero, and he just plunges him into this alternate dimension where everything is shit and bad.
Yeah.
And you, as the Avatar, have to navigate through this horrible hellscape of a land to basically get back home.
Yeah. Pagan was... Yeah, it was a good concept, but the execution was garbage.
The execution was awful, but there was no excuse for number 9.
9 was pure garbage.
Number 9 was a complete utter fucking betrayal of everything. It was even a betrayal to Pagan.
Yeah.
Because at the end of Pagan, the guy gets home, the Avatar gets home, and he realizes the entire landscape got taken over by his arch enemy. So we were hoping number 9 would have been the Avatar, basically freeing his homeland, coming forth to challenge to have the final battle against the ultimate evil, and basically restoring, everything back to normal.
Yeah.
Like, number 9 was supposed to be like the final chapter, and it turns out to be the final chapter of shit.
Yeah. What's a paladin?
It could have been glorious,
guys.
Yeah.
It could have been glorious, but EA fucked it up.
Yeah.
Of course, it's always fucking EA. By the way, I've got a question, guys. What's a paladin?
That's what I said.
Fucking 7 answered that one.
Yeah.
Number 7 fucking answered that one with one of the actual companion characters you had literally sacrificed himself for the good of all.
Okay. So anyway, so yeah, but I think they're working to remaster Ultima 7. I think it's a fan project, by the way, so don't get your hopes up.
And hopefully they'll actually make a proper Ultima 9 or 8.
Who knows? Maybe that could be the case if this Ultima 7 project turns out a lot better.
I'm hoping this receives Richard Garriott's blessing.
Yeah, Richard Garriott needs to give it his blessing because
I still say this: 8 had a point, 9 had no point to fucking exist as it is.
Yeah. But anyway, we're getting way off track because going to this Ultima rabbit hole. Let's get back to this though. But John Douglas had a point. At a point with this one, they've been trying to purge all the independent content creators from YouTube for decades, and now with this AI thing, they might, and we got and a flag going around, they might actually have a shot. Which brings me to why I'm leaving you. I'm not going to stream on YouTube going forward. So here's what it says. I'm already burnt at this point. Tomorrow's SHOGUNCAST, which is right now, will be the last one on YouTube because I'm going back to streaming on Rumble exclusively. I'm looking into streaming on Kick as well. And by the way, and like I said, I find it ridiculous. If Google ain't gonna do a damn thing about Flaggets and trying to get their AI to act right, then what are we to assume that you're just trying to get us off your platform, huh? I'm like, hell, even the Team YouTube Twitter account isn't helping much. You're just feeding you a bunch of bullshit answers. Shit, I'll tell you this right now. If they had someone like Nikita Bier working for frickin' YouTube, I'm sure a lot of this shit would be cleaned up quickly. You know who Nikita Bier is, right?
And
Shit, this shit was under me.
Nikita
There'd be a lot of fucking dead weight fired, and there's be a lot of things fixed.
So if you don't know who Nikita Bier is, he is the head of product over in X.
Ah, okay.
He's pretty much the main. He's pretty much the main guy right behind Elon at X right now. I think he's technically got God, what's her name? He's got that lady's old job. I forgot what her name is.
Linda Yaccarino?
Yeah, he's basically got Linda Yaccarino's job. Except this guy's actually doing shit. Yeah. And a lot of people that I don't understand why this guy gets a lot of hate. I mean, I'll tell you this. At least he's trying. Okay? I think the ones that are mad are all the fucking grifter accounts, you know? It's like, why have you restored my monetization? Yeah, he nailed Dom Luker. He also nailed this guy Jordan, who's like spreading a bunch of bullshit, was spending a bunch of bullshit in support of the Iran regime, and his shit got demonetized, and he's all pissed about it. But I'll tell you this right now.
Well, how many people actually use X?
Say what?
How many people actually use X? Like, take a guess.
I don't know, but it's a pretty fucking high number.
And how many employees are in X right now?
I would say at best 50.
Yeah, so you expect 50 people to fucking figure out every fucking problem that goes on with X with as many people as in X right now? Good fucking luck.
Well,
no, this guy's a fucking saint.
Yeah, this guy's a machine, man. So, like I said, and I know a lot of people. I know it's a controversial take, but like I said, I prefer this guy other than Linda Yaccarino or God help you, Jack Dorsey or Parag Agrawal. So you know what?
Ugh. Or the guy that's running Twitch right now.
Ugh. Dan Clancy.
Oh God.
Yeah, fuck him. I'll never stream on his platform. But as for Nikita Bier, you get a cheers, my man.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And by the way, we are also streaming on X as well. So if you want, that reminds me. Hold on a second. There's something else that I want to point out before we get back onto before we get onto our Florida Man segment. I think, good Lord, where was I? Because I made a tweet. Oh, by the way, they found the Sky Bull.
Ooh.
Yep, that's the Sky Bull right there. But anyway, let's see, where are you? Oh, hi, how you doing, How you doing, Mimsy? Ah, here it is. I made a suggestion to Nikita Bier to do a videos tab for X. This guy made the same. This guy also did the same thing. He says X is one tab away from YouTube. Just launch a separate videos tab like this. And Nikita Bier was like stealing this. So I think we got some good shit coming on X pretty soon in relation to that.
You mean to tell
So
me we're gonna be
actually
we're gonna be seeing video content on X soon?
Mm-hmm. If Nikita Beer's got anything to say about that.
Okay. Kinky.
You know, I'm really hoping X gets some Discord-like features so we could just move over to X.
Yeah, and then we get everything all in one go, you know, which will be a lot better for our streaming capabilities. But anyway, so with that said, we're moving on to the final segment of the show, and it's your favorite and mine, ladies and gentlemen. It is the continuing adventures of Florida Man.
Florida Man.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. The job's a joke, Florida's that's the old way.
And we can
No recollection of that happening at all.
Well, this store sells some good liquor.
YouTube pulled off.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes. Oh, indeed. Well, you might want to brush your teeth afterwards, or it's my good scaly boy.
Yeah, considering where they've been. Oh boy.
Yeah, I've heard Indian food's pretty fucking pungent. This is why I don't want to eat it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, we have a double whammy for you this week. Well, I'm not going to say anything. We continue where we left off in Ocala, Florida, where this happened.
What the hell? Are you kidding me?
Lawnmower Man's gotta be Lawnmower Man.
Putting something idea for a jackass done.
Yeah. And that's when you confuse the crappy movie with Pierce Brosnan that's actually supposed to be based off of a Stephen King short novel.
Now,
yeah.
Before...
And not to...
Now,
Yeah,
take
not
a look...
to mention...
Go ahead.
Yeah, not to mention Stephen King's an overrated author.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Michael Crichton any day. I mean,
Well,
the dude wrote Jurassic Park.
Well, at least Mike Maxim Overdrive was awesome. But anyway, this has to be one of the older Target stores because of how it's set up. So,
yeah.
Because I remember how these older Target stores are set up because they had like a Starbucks. It's like how Walmart used to be set up back in the day. They have something. They have their little stuff over there. They have their clothes section over there. It's freaking it. Yeah. Which I wish they bring back because at least it made everything a little bit more coherent. But take a look. So yeah.
You gotta get through the fact that they're selling clothes made by state.
Yeah. Let's watch this again. Talking about a jackass stunt gone bag, and they broke the doors.
Oh my god. Just imagine the jackass boys having a lawnmower race instead of convenience store. Like, goddamn, dude.
I'll tell you this right now. If they, to be fair with the jackass guys, if they were doing something like this, I think they would talk to the store first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they have a little more decorum than that.
Yeah, man,
you know what just occurred to me?
What?
If we ever get into game design, we need to do a Florida Man racing. It'd just be like a Mario Kart with Florida.
Oh my god.
Instead of cars, it'd be
My
lawnmowers.
dear Lord. That
Lord.
that is a damn good idea.
That's
There-
actually a good
there's no-
idea. Anyway.
And then we need to get a YouTuber.
What?
I'm trying to remember his name, but he always craps on Nintendo because when Nintendo gets scummy, he's the first one to call him out. Starts with an F.
Fratanga?
Yeah, Furtaga, I think it is. Isn't that isn't he the one that makes the ice jokes?
I don't
Even
know.
though he's like pro MAGA.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm sub to Fratanga.
Well, I don't know who Vertonga is, but
You're gonna have to shoot a link over to see what what you guys were talking about with Furtaga.
well. But anyway, now I know what you're
I'll do
thinking.
that later.
Did they pay for their? Did they get consequences for their actions? Yes, they did. It turns out these are two teenagers. Hold on, I'm trying to find their mug shots. All right.
Oh, so the girl who was laughing in the background was definitely part of this. Okay.
No, she wasn't.
Oh.
She was actually a bystander. Okay. Oh god, I don't want to use boing boing. Fuck boing boing.
And I stand corrected.
Okay, I'm trying to find the mug shots here. You know what? I could just look on X. Fuck it. Doobie doobie doo.
Oh God!
Alright, I'm trying to find the mug shots here. Ah, here it is. Well, yeah, this is close. This is close enough. Unlimited L's. Yeah, this is from the what you call it? The account Unlimited L's. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the two idiots who did the lawnmower shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good Lord.
Janex Sharadik. I'm trying. Janek Sharadik. It's God. Me and Polish names. I should be good with freaking Polish names. I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, no kidding. I am horrible with Polish names, and I'm from Flint.
Yeah. He drove the lawnmower inside the store, or damaging the door, and Luke Charsky, 18, recorded the stunt. So apparently he recorded the stunt. I think another lady recorded because he found it funny. I don't think she had anything to do with this, but so apparently, and so these guys are a bunch of moron prankers. You know, they did the same thing. They went to a Culver's the night before and used a leaf blower inside the restaurant.
Wow.
Ah.
Good Lord.
So, Sharadik faces charges including criminal mischief and disorderly conduct, and Charsky was charged with disorderly conduct as a principal for filming the incident.
Oh, what?
So yeah, these two are just idiot prankers. I mean, it could have been worse. You could have been like that stupid fat kid down in Virginia who pulled a prank on a DoorDash delivery driver and the driver shot him.
Or, could have been like Logan Paul in the Suicide Force.
Oh yeah, that one. And I don't give a fuck what he's done since then.
The moment you see a body, guys, report that to the police immediately.
Yeah, but in the Suicide Forest, you don't film in there to begin with. But I did say we did have a
fuck the Paul brother.
Yeah, and these and because of this, you get prankers who are like this. I mean, I think this prank thing is actually wearing out its welcome, especially now with Johnny Somali being locked up now, doing hard labor in South Korea.
Oh yeah. By the way, how is North Korea these days? They're Somali?
No, South Korea.
South Korea.
Yeah, he might as well be.
Which I wonder if they follow
He might as well have taken a long one-way trip to North Korea.
Stop it.
Anyways, if he got caught,
I wonder if.
Go ahead.
I was wonder if Jolly Somali in South Korea prisons have the same policy of the fresh fish policy.
I don't know. I highly doubt it because it's a different culture. Now, if Jolly Somali was caught in North Korea, believe me, he'd be dead of starvation within a couple years.
Or be converted into long pork.
Yeah.
I heard horror stories about North Korean prisons.
Ugh. But anyway, we did say we have a double feature. I know this is an old Florida man story, but I just saw it. I was like, okay, I got to put this on here too. So, well, it's another day in Florida, and we got some guy wrestling gators. Check this out. Look at that. Typical Florida man. Baseball cap, plaid cutoffs, no shoes.
Man, the amount of cojones one has to have to wrestle a fucking gator.
Yes.
Oh,
Tape his mouth shut.
Tape
his mouth shut.
Yeah, I've seen that jackass stud before.
I like that part at the end. It's like showed everybody off how he managed to subdue a scaly boy.
No cookie for him.
Yep. Let's watch this one more time. It's just too funny.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Wonder if the dude hangs out with Chris Pontius and Devo.
Yep.
I definitely love Pontius.
Tapes the gator shut and got him.
I know he's a Florida man. But king him.
Yeah, and the funny part is the sheriff.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny part is? The sheriff's deputies were just standing by, letting him cook. You see that? Sheriff's deputies like, you know what? You deal with it.
Yeah, just crown him already.
Yeah, indeed. So with that said, oh yes, we're giving out crowns tonight. So long may you reign, sir.
Long may he reign!
Long may he reign!
And have a few beers up Pontius too.
Oh yeah. So anyway, and I think that's a good note to go out on right here. So.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So yeah. Tomorrow at 7, we'll be back on the on our tabletop stream. Continuing on with end of broadcast day. So gentlemen, I have a good night, guys. I will speak to y'all later.
Later.
All right. So I will say this right now. So again, like as I previously said, I put the links in the chat for you. I will also put links on my Twitter account as well. So please link up. Go to my Rumble page under Aaron Alexander, and go to the Kick page under Mad Shogun Gaming. So hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be on Kick next week. All right. I just want to make sure that we get all our get our I's dotted, our T's crossed. I think that the kick stream key likes to change every now and again. So we'll have to keep our posted. And I think we'll be a lot better off because I want to see if I can do StreamYard so we can handle kick and rumble transition better. So this way we can I can keep an eye on the kick chat because unfortunately through Rumble Studio I won't be able to keep an eye on the kick chat. So apologies in advance on that one. But we will be back on. We will be on Rumble tomorrow for the tabletop stream. So until then, God bless you. Take care of yourself. And hey, it's a really nasty world we're living out here, especially nowadays. So please be careful out there. Just remember this little hobby of ours. We built this. It's not for the activists, tourists, corpos, or Epstein types to take. So gatekeep your tables, gatekeep your hobbies. And you motherfuckers who got laid off of the game industry, please do not spit in my fries. Oh, and one last thing, YouTube. You can go to hell. Good night, everybody. We'll see you back tomorrow night.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, sir.
Hit it, sweetheart.